Think that an estimated 200,000 businesses nationwide closed their doors during the first year of the pandemic. A majority of those were small businesses, but some were able to adjust and stay afloat, and others saw opportunity to grow. Morgan Lowe takes us to a main street in one Arizona town where small business owners are betting everything they have that prosperity is right around the corner.
Every item on the menu at Deadlift Cafe is named after an exercise, from the burpee to the power clean to the lunge. And like the menu, the last year and a half have been a heavy lift for owners Dave and Melissa Ingstrom.
Any extra money we had went into this.
They were open 2 years when the pandemic struck. How did you survive?
So we had to become very strategic thinkers to trim our budget. We cut off the things that weren't selling to reduce our expenses and shelf life.
You hear similar stories along historic Florence Street in Casa Grande. And it's not just this small town. The pandemic and recession have impacted Main Street much differently from Wall Street and big business in big cities. This street, with its historic buildings, shuttered storefronts, and new business, tells the story of how small-town Arizona, small-town USA, has weathered the storm.
We just opened August 13th.
Tina DeSanto, along with her husband and brother-in-law, are betting that things are about to get a lot better. Casa Grande Books, Movies, and More is the result of 3 years of planning and preparation.
We've had nothing but positive feedback. People that have come in have said, "Oh my gosh, we've needed a bookstore. I'm so happy you're here."
This is just one of 4 new businesses that have popped up in the Main Street area. It's a concerted effort to pump new life into the historic city center.
We have the buildings that, these really big, thriving downtowns in Arizona pay money to have. We already have them.
Holly Ricosi's organization, Casa Grande Main Street, along with the city, have invested money and creativity to rejuvenate and revitalize the area. The tree-lined streets, murals, and the neon sign park are just a few examples. Now, they just need people.
They're ready for more foot traffic.
Nostalgic, yes. It's historic.
Willie Reefer is the general manager of the new Casa Grande skate shop.
We haven't had a skate shop here in about 10 years.
He's also betting that things will pick up and this part of town will take off. But there are no guarantees in a world that has shifted away from in-person shopping and small-town stores. Is it realistic for these business owners to think that this is going to catch on?
Yeah, it is.
Renee Luzon-Ben is the executive director of the Casa Grande Chamber of Commerce. She says there are lots of Main Street success stories around Arizona. But what makes them successes? That's the tough question.
I think that is the million-dollar question. I think it's a group of people coming together and identifying what do we want to bring here to get people to come downtown.
These businesses and their owners hope this is the beginning of something special. Everyone we spoke to said they have plans to expand. It's a different take on an old phrase. But if you do build it, will they come? In Casa Grande, I'm Morgan Lowe for Arizona's Family.